How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We got the continuation of the King of the Ring tournament tonight on SmackDown, so let's get some predictions out. Let's get straight into it. First match, we got AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. I know we just got this match about a month ago, maybe, but honestly, I think it's going to be a real good match. I think AJ Styles is going to use his heel side to get over on Randy, or maybe even Logan Paul interferes to continue that story that we never really got a good finish to. I think AJ Styles is going to take the win on that first match. Next, we got Baron Corbin going against Carmelo Hayes. The King is back on SmackDown. Man, I don't know if y'all saw the work Baron Corbin was doing with Braun Breaker on NXT, but he's gotten so much better. I know the last time we seen him, he got squashed by Cameron Grimes, but I'm excited to see him back on the main roster. But unfortunately, I think Carmelo Hayes is going to take this one. He had a great showing with Cody, this first match on SmackDown, and I think they see a lot of promise in these NXT superstars that are on the come up. Next, we got LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. I don't know if that one going to be televised. It might be a live event one, like the Kofi and Rey Mysterio match. So I'm going to take LA Knight in that one. The momentum LA Knight has right now is crazy. I really am surprised they don't have him going for a title. So I think he is going to go pretty far in this King of the Ring tournament. Santos Escobar has been losing a lot, but I don't think they're going to have him beat LA Knight. He's too hot right now. Last, we got Bobby Lashley versus Tama Tonga. Now, Bobby Lashley just recently got injured, so Angelo Dawkins is actually going to be taking his place. And honestly, my answer was going to be the same regardless if it was going to be Angelo or Bobby, because I think Tama Tonga will take the win, and I think it's going to be due to some Bloodline shenanigans. And I think that's going to set up maybe Bloodline versus the Pride for that next feud. So I think Bloodline's going to get involved and Tama Tonga's going to take that win. And I'm really excited to see Tama Tonga get his singles match debut. So if we go on with them predictions, we'll have a really good match. AJ Styles going against Carmelo Hayes. That'll be a crazy match. And honestly, man, I don't see them putting Carmelo over AJ Styles. AJ Styles just put on a banger with Cody at Backlash, so I think they're at least going to get him to the final. So I'm going to take AJ Styles against Carmelo in that one. So then we'll have LA Knight going against Tama Tonga, and I think what will happen here, the Bloodline will try to get involved, but then the Pride will stop them, and that'll let LA Knight get the win. So then we get the trilogy for LA Knight going against AJ Styles in the finals on the SmackDown side of the bracket. That'll be a great way to bring them right back together from them being apart and going their separate ways. So I like that for the SmackDown side of the bracket for sure. On the Raw side of the bracket, I think Kofi Kingston's going to take that win over Rey Mysterio to kind of build back up to that narrative of Gunther beating Xavier and injuring him so he couldn't even be in the King of the Ring tournament. So that's why Kofi had to take his spot. So I think Kofi's going to beat Rey so he can get his revenge on Gunther for Xavier, but you know that's not going to happen. So Gunther is going to take the win after Kofi beats Rey Mysterio. So I have Gunther in the finals. On the other side of the bracket, we have Ilya and Jey Uso. And man, I see a lot of people don't think they're going to do Ilya and Gunther this early. But honestly, I think they are. I think the Judgment Day is going to interfere in Jey Uso and Ilya's match, and Ilya's going to take the win. And I think we are getting Ilya and Gunther in the finals. I really do. I know people don't think it deserves to be on Raw, it deserves to be at Bash of Berlin, but honestly, I think this will be the way to plant the seeds. We get the first one, Gunther dominates him because Ilya's young. He's not there yet. But Bash in Berlin, I believe, is in August. So by then, he'll have a couple matches under his belt, and he'll be ready to go against Gunther again when that will be the match where everybody's like, man. So I think Gunther will take this first one, and Ilya will come back and Bash in Berlin and take the second one. So I'll have Gunther winning the Raw side of the bracket, and then I'll have LA Knight winning the SmackDown side of the bracket, beating AJ Styles. So we get Gunther versus LA Knight at King of the Ring. Now, we haven't gotten the women's side of the bracket yet, so I'm going to make another video for them, but I will do the predictions for the SmackDown matches that'll be on tonight, because we got Bianca Belair going against Candice LeRae, we got Jade Cargill going against Piper Niven, and then we got Naomi going against Nia Jax. Poor Naomi, man. Taking another pin. But it's a Nia Jax, though, so I ain't even mad about that. And then the Backlash pin was a roll-up, so you can't really be mad about that either. But I got Nia Jax going over Naomi. What's interesting about these next two is we don't know which side of the bracket these girls are on yet, and I think they're doing that on purpose. So I think that Jade and Bianca are both gonna win, but I think one of them is gonna take a pin eventually, because we're not getting Jade versus Bianca this early, because they just got the tag titles. They really haven't been on TV yet, and I don't think they'll plant those seeds for them to start disliking or breaking up just yet. I don't think that'll happen. So yeah, those are the predictions I got for tonight. On SmackDown, I got AJ Styles beating Randy Orton. I got Carmelo Hayes beating Baron Corbin. And then I got Tama Tonga beating Angelo Dawkins. And in the finals of both sides of the bracket, I got Gunther and I got LA Knight. So let's see how we do, y'all. I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in, watching this video, listening to the predictions. And I hope y'all been checking out those movie reviews we've been putting up. We got a couple up now. My boy Matt been going crazy, and I hope y'all been watching him and taking his advice, because man, we saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. 5 stars, I wouldn't lie to you. Well, that's my opinion. You'll see what my boy Matt thought of it in his video. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.